What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Ace Crypto YouTube channel. So we're going to jump straight in today. Ready? There we go. Going to jump straight in today with the market cap, which is 830 billion. So we're up a little bit from the fiasco of Sam Bankman-Fried just a few days ago. Well, a few weeks ago now, about 2 weeks. So we are definitely looking a little bit better over the grand scheme of things. So if we jump onto crypto bubbles, we can see we're having a very nice green day. We have a curved Dow looking the best. We got a curved Dow moving, I think it's about 12%. 12% over the past 24 hours, looking very, very good for curve. We also have convex finance as well. So convex finance moved up another 5%, looking very, very good for them as well. So we have Sol as well. So Sol's moving quite strongly. So there is a reason why Sol has moved up a little bit from the 11 where it used to be. Let's click on the 1 day, 2 seconds. There we go. So basically, Solana's a very strong project in my eyes. It's gone from the $13 up to the 14.17. So that's a good pump, actually. Good pump for 10%. So basically, Solana's very, very strong with the NFT community. So I do believe that it's going to remain a strong contender for a top coin for the foreseeable future. People love building on it, and people are not leaving the ecosystem anytime soon. We did have a bit of a problem over the past couple of weeks. That was mainly due to a lot of the treasury from Solana was locked up in FTX. Shit happens, but anyway, we move on. So Solana looking very, very good there. So it's the second biggest bubble of the day. Obviously, Curve is going to be the biggest, with Solana being a number 2. Very, very good. So I do like Solana. We got Ape there. Ape's moving mainly due to, I think, Ape's staking, I think, has been allowed now, or basically been turned on, so you can now stake your Ape, I'm pretty sure. Link looking very good there, 5%. Near as well, so I'd like Near too. ETH up a little bit, and Quant as well. Theta, I like Theta too. So moving back onto this one here, I just want to talk about really quickly. So this is a brand new thing from CoinMarketCap. Basically, this is all about ranking the exchanges. So they rank it using traffic, liquidity, and trading volumes. So basically, we got Binance number 1. Take this with a pinch of salt, guys, because Binance being number 1, Binance tend to own CoinMarketCap. So take that with a pinch of salt. So I do think that Binance is going to remain the first anyway, because if you just look on weekly visits, it's a little bit astronomical, the differences between them. So as you can see there, Binance is looking the best with the weekly visits. If we move down just a little bit further, we can see crypto.com is number 17. It was number 18 just now, but it has moved up a little bit. So if you have got some stuff on crypto.com, I would recommend getting it onto a wallet sooner rather than later. So if we move back up to the top, we can see what other exchanges are looking at, basically the top 10. So we got Binance, we got Coinbase, Kraken, Binance US, we got KuCoin, we got a few other ones, we got Bitfinex, we got Bitstamp, Gemini. There's a few other ones down there, but mainly stick with the tops there. Top 3 or 4, you know what I mean? KuCoin isn't terrible as well. I don't mind using KuCoin, mainly for trading, though, in my own personal opinion. So I do think this is a really good added feature, but I think it's a little bit too little too late. So guys, let me know down in the comments below, where do you think FTX would have come on this list if FTX was still around? If FTX hadn't gone bankrupt? Because I would have thought it'd be literally around 2, 3, or 4. That's what I think it would have been, 2, 3, or 4. Judging by the volume that was trading through it and how much money was going, you know what I mean? I do think it would have been in the top 5 at least. So let's move on with the day. What other bits have we got? No, that's not news. That's just something I was looking at earlier. So this is a Bitcoin chart over the hour. We can see we're definitely looking up from the last couple of days. Looking very strong, actually. Looking very strong. But we definitely do have to come down a little bit further. As we can see, volume's coming slightly down. So I do expect a little bit of a downtrend over the next 24 hours. Will we hit this support and bounce back up? Or will we drop below? Let's wait and find out, guys. Let's wait and find out. So let's move on to the bit of news. So Infura to collect Metamask user IP addresses after policy change. So basically, Infura are basically the service providers for Metamask for on and off the Ethereum chain, right? It's like an internet service provider, but for Ethereum. Best way to think about it. So basically what they're going to be doing is collecting users' IP addresses and your Ethereum wallet address. Now, the Ethereum wallet address isn't too bad because Ethereum wallet addresses are on-chain anyway, so it isn't too bad. But where's the IP address? This is worrying. Why are they collecting IP addresses, They're not giving us any inkling as to why they're collecting them. They just just are. So this comes about after Uniswap basically said they were doing a similar type of thing. They weren't collecting IP addresses, first names or last names, but they were collecting user information. So there is ways around this. You could get yourself a new RPC, basically, which means a new service provider. There's a few of them out there, so you would have to go into look in how you would do that. It's not going to be very difficult to do, but, you know, it would be worth doing. And another way is to obviously have your own node. If you do have your own node, apparently they're not going to collect user information. Righto. Moving on. So next I want to talk about the Flare token and Songbird, because I'm sure you guys are really confused about the Flare drop, the Flare token airdrop, and also Songbird. What is Songbird and what is Flare? So Songbird is the canary network for Flare token. So basically it's the test network for Flare token. So basically what's going to be happening is the Flare token is going to be distributed. People are thinking around the 4th of January, but don't put that name in stone because we have been waiting a very, very long time. So we'll probably be waiting a bit longer. So basically, to get a Flare token, you basically had to have XRP in a wallet or a compatible wallet during the time of the snapshot. I'm not entirely sure when the snapshot was taken. I believe it was a while ago. So if you've owned XRP for a number of years, you should qualify for the Flare token as long as it was in the right place. So a few problems arise. Songbird wasn't distributed to people on Coinbase, but I don't know whether the Flare token will be. I do believe that someone is talking to Brian Armstrong. People are like talking to Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, about basically getting the Flare tokens, but basically this is how it all comes about. Songbird is the canary network for Flare token, and obviously the Flare token will come about in a couple of months as long as you owned XRP in the right wallet. So I just wanted to put that out there, guys, just to make sure you all know what's going on. Next up, we want to talk about Litecoin. So Litecoin's having a bit of a rally. Litecoin's... Stop it moving. There we go. Litecoin surges 43% to 6-month high. So basically, it shot from, where do we say? $55 to $79 this month. This is mainly due to the Litecoin halving event. So literally like Bitcoin, we have a literal same thing happening with Litecoin. As you can see there, Litecoin's third mining reward halving, a programmed code that will reduce the rewards of Litecoin paid to miners for recording transactions on Litecoin's blockchain. This is exactly the same as Bitcoin, guys, exactly the same. From 12.5 Litecoin per block to 6.25 per block. So this happens with Bitcoin every 4 years too. So this is happening with Litecoin in the next couple of months. So this has caused it to do a little bit of a move, as you can see there. First halving, boom. Second halving, boom. So we should see another surge at some point soon. What else have we got to talk about? So there is some more news. Hold on a second. Sam Bankman-Fried will speak at a conference alongside Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky? Yeah, Zelensky. I always get that name wrong for some reason. I cannot believe, and neither can anybody else believe, that this guy is actually going to get to talk after what he's done to the crypto industry. Single-handedly ruined families, ruined lives. Like, the amount of money that this guy is responsible for losing is absolutely ungodly, guys. So the fact that he's able to speak anywhere is going to be unbelievable. It just goes to show. So you can go down the shop and you can rob 20 loaves of bread and you could have 5 years in prison. This guy robs 16 billion and he gets to stand on stage and talk about how rich he is and how he's going to move the crypto industry further. So anything with Sam Bankman-Fried deserves to be burnt to the ground, and everyone in the crypto industry will agree on this one. BitBoy Crypto was literally dragging his name through mud before all this even came out. So BitBoy Crypto, well done, mate. You've done crypto a service. You really have done crypto a service. Jumping on Kevin O'Leary too. So apparently Sam Bankman-Fried sent some guys over to Kevin O'Leary's house to bully him into basically jumping on the Sam Bankman-Fried bandwagon. Very, very interesting. He also used a lot of his money to embezzle into his parents' funds and build properties in the Bahamas. This rabbit hole goes insanely deep, guys. So just remember, anything with Sam Bankman-Fried's name attached, walk away. Walk away quickly. So, yep, Sam Bankman-Fried, yep, he's an arsehole. So the US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, despite ongoing FTX investigation. So apparently he's no longer nothing to do with FTX anymore, but he's more to do with them, you know, we want to know. I hate things like this. XRP price predictions as 1 billion trading volume comes in XRP. So XRP reached $3 by 2023. So what's that? Month and a half? Month and a half to what? 10x. It's possible if the lawsuit ends 3 weeks ago, but it's just not going to happen, guys. So take this with a pinch of salt. Definitely take this with a pinch of salt. Probably, more than likely, definitely not going to happen. Moving on, Binance prepares to buy the dip despite telling others not to buy the dip. So CZ from Binance is probably, you know, one of the only guys in the industry who's actually wants to see good things happen for the industry. You know, apart from some of the influencers out there, like, you know, Bit by Crypto and stuff like that. Crypto Mason, there's a couple of them out there that do really, really good work. Max Mahi, yeah, him. He's a good one as well. Really, really good one. So these guys, you know, they all want to see good things in the industry, but this is a bit dirty from CZ. So basically, you know, thing about the crypto industry is everyone will tell you is do what they do, not do what they say. Whereas it's the opposite for every other industry in the world. So basically, do as they do. Whereas they're buying the dip, so you should probably buy the dip too. Even if they're telling you not to, because most of the time, they're lying to you guys. They're lying to you. So just putting it out there, you know, just putting it out there, you should probably be buying the dip. This is the opportunity. In my own personal opinion, this is my own, you know, I do think this is good. Russian lawmakers looking to establish state-backed crypto exchange. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Crypto exchanges are not looking particularly strong at the moment, especially centralized ones. But hopefully this one could be rather interesting. The fact that it is Russian, you know, and especially do with the, to do with the war at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the sanctions. But you know, what else have we got to talk about, guys? That's all about the Flare network and the Songbirds. We've been through that already. Talk about the Metamask transaction problems, and I think that is about it. I was talking about a Metamask airdrop and stuff. This one I will put down below as well for airdrops, because I usually do, because I do believe this is a really useful chart for figuring out all the recent airdrops. So there's a good few on here that I do want you guys to get involved in. They're not all on here, but I will start adding to it when I find some more. So Metamask is going to be doing an airdrop at some point soon, and they do have a new bridge on their website. So you're going to have to jump over to basically Metamask and have a little look on how to basically use the bridge. Where was it? There. Did I just see it? I think I just saw it. Give me 2 seconds. Field guides to bridges. There we go. So make sure you're using the bridges. One does not simply send tokens between chains. That is amazing. That is amazing. Anyway, so basically what you want to be doing is jumping over to this page there. It's going to basically tell you how to bridge your currency using Metamask. And this is going to be basically on how to engage with the Metamask protocol to get the airdrop of the Metamask tokens. Not too sure what they're going to call it Mask or Meta, or not too sure. But anyway, so that's basically what's going to be happening there. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. That's pretty much all we have to cover. And thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.